The Pulse of the Tao, Yin, Yang, and the Five Phases in Motion by Laing Z Matthews, part of Daoist Cosmology series, 7 books. What if reality is not a static structure, but a living rhythm, pulsing through your breath, your thoughts, your relationships, and the turning of the world itself? The Pulse of the Tao is a profound journey into Daoist cosmology, revealing how the ancient principles of Yin and Yang and the 5 phases, wood, fire, earth, metal, water, offer a dynamic map of transformation. From the motion of stars to the flow of emotions, from the rise and fall of dynasties to the energetic rhythm of the human body, this book shows how the pattern beneath all things is not abstract, it is alive. With clarity and grace, Laing Z Matthews invites readers to rediscover cosmology not as theory, but as practice, a way of perceiving and moving in harmony with the changes of life. Each phase is explored as a movement of time, emotion, and spiritual energy, not a fixed element, but a wave of transformation. Illness, grief, conflict, creativity, death, all are part of the great cycle, and all can be met with wisdom if we learn to feel the rhythm again. Bridging classical Daoist texts, embodied cultivation, modern systems thinking, and ecological insight, this book is a guide to coherence in a fragmented world. It restores meaning without moralism, ethics without dogma, and spirituality without escape. Whether you are a practitioner, healer, artist, philosopher, or seeker of the real, the Pulse of the Tao offers not answers but resonance. It does not promise control but attunement. It teaches how to sense the moment and act not with force but with timing, gentleness, and proportion. Because the Tao is not something to master, it is something to enter, and when you listen closely, you may find the rhythm is already beating through you. The 7 volumes, The Breath of the Cosmos, Qi as the pulse of creation reveals, Qi as the living field of vitality from which all forms arise, the breath of heaven moving through the body of the world. The Pulse of the Tao, Yin, Yang, and the 5 phases in motion. Traces the rhythm of polarity and transformation through emotion, medicine, and the moral logic of change. The breath of time, the stems, the branches, and the rhythms of the cosmos restores. The 60-year Jiazi cycle as a sacred clock of heaven and earth. Time as breath, not measurement. Sacred stars in the living sky. Celestial wisdom in Taoism reawakens the heavens as a living intelligence. Stars as the organs of heaven's body, guiding the soul's passage between birth and return. The living theory of everything, mapping reality with Daoist wisdom, bridges cosmology and consciousness, revealing the Tao as the structure of change itself, a universe built not from particles, but from pattern and breath. Heaven's Algorithm, the lost science of the He-Tu and Luo Shu, forthcoming, unveils the geometry of heaven and earth, the binary code of the cosmos and the silent order beneath form. The Canon of Time, Shaoyang and the Huangji Jingxi, forthcoming, presents Shaoyang's great cosmology of cycles and virtue, a vision of time as moral resonance and the future as pattern remembering itself. Each book stands alone, yet together they form a cosmological mandala, 7 mirrors reflecting one truth, that heaven's order is not distant or divine, but alive in the pulse of every breath.